Oh, hi there. Welcome back to IGN Live. I'm Brian Altano with Eric Goldman. I've got Melissa, David, and Tyler from Supergirl, now on the CW. Thank you guys so much for coming. How's Comic-Con
Thank you for having us. It's a blur.
More importantly, we were just talking about Cards Against Humanity,
Yes.
which I don't know how deep we can get into on this show because it's pretty PG, but do you guys get to do a lot of cool stuff like that behind the scenes? Like just hang out and play stupid card games with each other like that?
We never played card games last season.
To be honest with you, it was pretty full on last season. It was quite hard work. But I think this season, I think now we're up and running. I think we're gonna have a bit more time to relax and chill.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you saw, Melissa, that people were so loving pictures of you doing mundane things in the Supergirl outfit. It was like everything was made like extra fun if it was just like doing that. So just have you playing some cards, you know, playing some video games, Supergirl. Like,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
yeah, just keep it going.
You were saying before you had a favorite. I swear we won't make this entire interview about Cards Against Humanity. Or we could.
Bring it back.
You had a favorite card in Cards Against Humanity. Do you mind telling us what that is?
It's not one of the crazier ones.
No.
Okay.
I tend to find that it always wins when you play it. Several Michael Keatons.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a multiplicity reference, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What a
Very
great
good.
movie.
Yeah.
You were going to mention
Great
the other
movie.
car.
Oh my god.
No.
So Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Let's talk Supergirl.
Yeah, so obviously you guys are coming back for season 2. You have a new home on the CW, and you have a new addition here,
Yeah.
playing a character that some people might be familiar with.
They're introducing this guy. They're trying it out. Yeah, they're gonna see if we'll go for it. Yeah.
Well, I hope this Clark Kent guy, finds an audience, finds some
I hope
popularity.
so too. I hope so too. It'd be really nice to see
Maybe.
somebody emerge. You know, yeah.
Well, for you, Melissa, after you kind of had to play one side of that relationship in season 1. There was
Right.
some IMing going on,
Yeah.
some messaging. So how exciting is it for you now to finally get? It's such an important relationship. Besides the fact that it's Superman, for your character personally, this
Yeah,
is
of
something
course.
so close.
Well, yeah, it always felt like something that was unfinished or unfulfilled for her. And it is such an important, it's one of her only surviving family members that doesn't want to kill her or take over the earth.
Right.
So it is such an important relationship for both of them. I mean, she had a history growing up on Krypton. She knows things about it, the planet that he doesn't and didn't get to live through. And he's created his own superheroism in the world. So I think they can really learn from each other.
So you guys will get along great.
Totally.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
How do you approach, Tyler, it seems like overwhelming, like I will play Superman. So how do you approach your version of this iconic character?
I'm literally just approaching it like I do any other role. I think it's a different outfit, obviously, that you put on. But for me, I'm just trying to look at the guy, and that's really the way to do it. And costumes will give me something different to wear than maybe somebody else. But yeah, that's really kind of I'm looking at him having someone who finally is family that he can kind of connect with, and like I said, like understands him in a way that. Just like even seeing an old friend from high school or back in the days, like, oh yeah, we grew up in the same place. Like there's a familiarity there. So excited about that, and just try not to overthink it and do too much, and just have some fun with it. So.
I used to kind of geek out when I saw Melissa in her costume, so I'm going to totally geek out. Both of them.
I gotta get you one. So
well,
you're
he's
not
got
just
the shirt,
That's a start.
What about when Martian Manhunter, all 3 of us?
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's just going to be awesome.
Then you'll really need a costume. Were you a big Superman fan growing up?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Superman, Batman, I love all of it. I get in trouble sometimes because I always say, yes, I like DC and I like Marvel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I grew up with all that stuff, and it's fun. I mean, as a kid, you look at them, they're your heroes. It's who you want to be. So it's a little surreal.
Yeah, I was gonna say this has to be completely bizarre, right?
For sure. And I think maybe that's part of it too, is I haven't fully sunken in yet, which is kind of nice. It's like eventually, maybe when I actually see it on the screen, like, oh yeah, we're flying. That'll be weird. But for
Feels
now.
to me, yeah. I still don't believe it.
Well, because like every kid takes like a blanket or a towel, they put it behind their shirt, and they just start jumping off the couch until they hurt themselves.
Oh yeah, my brother broke his arm doing it. So
Exactly.
No, I know exactly.
But a very, very, very small percentage of them grow up to actually play superheroes on TV or in movies. So that's just
Kudos to the 3 of you.
Cool.
So, for John, he got sort of accepted fully at the end of, I don't know, say fully, there might be some holdouts, but the end of the first season, much more. And there's such a great relationship between these 2 characters with Kara and him. So will we see, what he makes of Superman, a fellow alien?
It's quite interesting. The first couple of scripts are very, very interesting, and they tell a little bit of backstory. So I think you're going to see a developing relationship right off the bat, and it's really exciting.
And we joked about it, but I would imagine we might see the three of you all suited up, caped up.
Oh yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Are you
Although I
excited?
do have the biggest cape.
Do you?
I do.
So is it kind of just surreal, like you said, you're seeing her in costume, but then you've got a costume too, and just the fact that you guys are getting to sort of do this, like as kids, what we all dreamed about, just like, okay, we're gonna come to set today and have a scene with these.
I'm serious. When I first saw her walk onto the set, you do kind of double take and you go, wow, this is a superhero show, and it's pretty cool. It's a really cool.
There are days where we're like positively giddy.
Yeah.
Literally, we'll just be like.
And then a lot of like hanging on wires in front of a giant fan, just like, yes, this is amazing.
We called cut, Melissa. I don't care.
I'm still flying.
Now you are on a new network with some shows that are in the family, the Berlanti/DC family. They've said there's a big mega crossover coming. Have they given you any info on how that's going to happen story-wise? How many people would be involved? Say a certain gentleman to your left,
I can't even comprehend how they work all of that out since
Yeah.
it's 4 shows.
Well, it's a pan-dimensional multiverse, so it's
right?
Totally. Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
got that.
Of course.
First grade stuff, really.
I'm gonna write that down for later on. Pan-dimensional.
But I think that the prospect of it is so exciting, just simply for the when do you get to see all those characters interact with each other and I'm so excited.
No.
I loved doing the crossover last season with Grant, and the idea of doing that with everyone else is mind-blowing. I don't know how that's going to feel.
Yeah, I think people are pretty excited for that. Have they given you guys any hints if you might be involved in said crossover?
I know nothing.
I know nothing.
I say nothing.
Although I have to say, there's a pretty cool fight in the first couple of eps, and that's going to be awesome to shoot because we're all involved, and it's pretty cool.
We know you're going to be in the first couple episodes, Tyler. Beyond that, how much might Clark be paying his cousin a visit?
I know as much as you know, so that's about it. I'm back to one of those shows where we're kept in the dark a little bit, which is fine because it makes this easier. I don't have to lie to you guys. I just genuinely don't know. So we'll see. It seems like so far. I mean, these guys are obviously great. Already kind of feel like I've been accepted, which is awesome. And so, yeah, it's already tell. Can already tell. It's been great. So I hopefully can do more, and we'll see what they have in store. So
you left off season 1 with this other pod coming down. You had quite a shocked expression on your face. Anything you can say about what we might find in there? How quickly we'll find out what's in there?
Do you know what I've joked about? Because we were doing the whole, what's in the pod? What's in the pod? So it was actually Kevin Spacey as John Doe from 7.
Wow, that's a crossover I did not see coming.
So it's a head. That's
Taking
horrible.
a dark turn.
Right.
Gwyneth Paltrow's head. Is
Right.
I think that's really, people really appreciate the lighthearted the tone that you guys have had in your show. So yeah, just spin them around and
But besides Gwyneth Paltrow's head or Kevin Spacey, anything else you could possibly hint at what might be in there?
I'm very excited about the storyline that's coming from the pod. I think it's really interesting and cool, and people will like
I
it.
think you can confirm it's not Gwyneth Paltrow.
No. And pivoting off that, also you guys introduced Project Cadmus as a entity last season, and the Berlanti DC shows have definitely proven that they don't hold back. If they set something up, they're going to go for it. So I think we're going to be delving a lot into that. Could that possibly, maybe down the line, involve a younger gentleman also wearing an S on his shirt? Where could that go?
I think as you say, with the Berlanti universe, it could literally go anywhere.
Yeah.
And what's great about moving and going onto the CW is I think it's just got the feel of it now just feels just more, I don't know, more comic booky, but it's just got more authenticity. So we're all very, very excited about being on the CW and where we can push the show.
All right. Well, Supergirl is back October 10th on the CW. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Gwyneth Paltrow's head, not part of the show. So don't worry about that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. Thank you guys so much. This is IGN at Comic-Con 2016. We're doing this all day long, so don't move.